In Saipem, safety is not just a priority, it's a core value. Our safety culture that we live in today is based on our Leadership in Health and Safety program, which has been fundamental in our journey. Year after year, we have been able to improve significantly our safety performance. Our vision is clear. We want to eliminate fatalities and life-altering injuries consistently, year after year. It's a responsibility we all share for ourselves, for our people, and for our family. We are changing paradigm, where safety is not just the absence of incident, but it is rather the presence of safeguard.
In safety, everyone is a leader. There is no seniority or grades. If we see anything unsafe, we all share the responsibility to speak up and stop work. This concept is key. Let's explore it through the words of Saipem's CEO, Alessandro Politi.
Saipem is one of the leading contractors for sustainable infrastructure and entire energy service. It is the unique skills, commitment, and hard work of everyone from over 100 different nations, our ability, dedication, and passion that has made this company successful. Our business involves industrial activities that by their nature are dangerous. Our leadership in health and safety, the LEASE program, has made a tremendous improvement in terms of safety results. But this is not enough. We must step up, because what we want is what we said many times: we want zero. We have the tools, we have the technologies, we have the procedures, we have the standards, but if we do not apply them properly, then all the effort we are doing to have safe working sites will be basically wasted. Most of the incidents that do occur to Saipem are truly avoidable. We need to focus more on our human behavior. The human factor, it is still one of the most important root causes of the incidents. Unfortunately, we are human beings. A human being, they tend to shortcut. We must make easy for people to do the right things, predicting what can go wrong. Safety should not be complicated. Safety must be easy. Every day we are affected by different factors that can lead competent and experienced people to make decisions that could eventually result in negative outcomes. Expertise and behavior are two different things. As human beings, we all know that we are natural risk takers. So to work safe is something we really need to concentrate on. And we cannot do it alone. We have always to seek the help of our teammates, of our supervisors, of our companions, to make sure we do behave safe. There is only one solution: that each of us becomes a true safety leader. Remember, safety is not the responsibility of somebody else. Everyone has the power to stop work if they see something unsafe. The Stop Work Authority is the most important tool in our toolbox. We need to show ownership and courage, because this is what is required. Safety overcomes everything. We are all safety leaders, and this is the only way to be. Safety leaders are not only in the working site. Safety leaders are in front of the computer, in the office, in the engineering department, when they draw the first line of the project. Safety is really an integral part of our activity. Our vision is clear. We must integrate safety in our day-by-day activity with the same importance of the business. There is no business without taking care of safety. Being a safety, stepping up in safety, having ownership, the desire of learning how to do things in the right way. The safer, the better. Today, tomorrow, and everywhere.
Saipem has adopted the life-saving rules developed by the International Oil and Gas Producers Association. These are 9 clear rules designed to be our last line of defense against incidents, with particular focus on the serious ones. We provide the knowledge and skills that enable compliance with these rules and ensure that all necessary actions are taken to work safely. So we've launched a campaign which focuses on one key message. All work must be carefully assessed, planned, and executed with safety as our core value. Let's have a look at the 9 rules so they are clear to us all, along with the responsibilities they entail.
Something often enough, it starts to become second nature. You end up doing it without having to think about it. Even complex tasks become routine. Routine becomes habit, and before you know it, you're on autopilot, switched off to any danger. And then experiences like that stay with you. They make you think about the families whose lives are ruined, about your own family. But time passes and you think about it less and less. It slips at the back of your mind and you go back to the old routine, old habits, and then you begin to wonder how many more times it has to happen before you realize we can never switch off. Saipem's life-saving rules were introduced to help us all stick to the safe way of doing things, our last line of defense in protecting ourselves. Following the rules has allowed us to make great improvements in safety over the years, and now it's time to refresh and simplify them. And more importantly, to ensure that they are applied, whatever we're doing, whenever we're doing it. Everyone can use this card, confirming together rules are being applied, or stopping work if they're not, or if things become unsafe. We need to use it like a pilot uses a checklist on a plane before takeoff. They perform pre-flight inspections and run through a checklist every time before they fly, no matter how experienced they are or how often they've done it in the past. And they have the authority to stop the flight if anything is wrong. Imagine how you feel if they didn't bother. If they rely on the fact that they've done it hundreds of times before and everything had checked out in the past. Would you and your family want to get on that plane? Well, we shouldn't want to stop work either. Why shouldn't we apply the same safety criteria as pilots, air traffic controllers, and aircraft technicians? Why wouldn't our safety rules and procedures be ingrained into our routine like it is there? We've got procedures that tell us how things need to be done. We've got equipment that's designed to protect us. hands and is ready to start work. And every single one of us, no matter our jobs, merit, has got the authority and mandate to speak up when something's not right or unsafe. If these weren't just things we know we ought to do, but were thought of as part of the job, they became habits ingrained in the way we collectively do things. Well, it would mean that both challenging and routine work don't have to be unsafe. And it means we make sure everyone goes home safe. Every day.
About 30 meters. Yeah, are you fine? I promise I'll come back.
We have to ask why Krish made the decision to go in and inspect the well.
These guys can be a bit arrogant, thinking they are superior.
Stupidity is difficult to predict.
You coming back?
He was given an instruction and chose to.
This isn't about who's to blame.
Chris, where are you? Chris!
Here in Cyclone, we always say the safer the better, and we also recognize that people will and do make mistakes. Human performance helps us to understand that people are part of a system, interacting with environment, processes, and one another.
You both know the well is good, right?
Yes, but you can't do anything about it.
If I clean the well and take a photo, then they will see.
People perform in ways that make sense to them. That's why we should make it easy for everyone to do the right thing. We must create a context where everyone feels comfortable to speak up and share their thoughts.
It's everyone's duty to intervene if you see something unsafe.
We should all know by now that blame fixes nothing.
You're the superintendent. How did you let this happen?
We try as hard as we can to avoid mistakes, but when they happen, it's vital that we use them to learn and improve. It starts with listening. We also need to recognize that it's difficult to take the time to think properly if we feel we're under pressure or if we're acting on emotions. And just as context influences behaviors, those behaviors drive consequences. Where there is room in the system for something to go wrong, it's only a matter of time until it does. And when it does, the way leaders act and respond really matters.
This goal. The safer, the better.
In Saipan, in safety, everyone is a leader. There is no seniority, no grades. We look out for each other and lead by example. Every new challenge, every activity is designed and performed safely. We actively contribute to improving safety in everything we do and make sure that everyone has the right skills for the job. If we see anything unsafe, we all speak up and when necessary, stop work. In safety, everyone is a leader. The safer, the better.